Chapter 10. Mapping our neighborhood. Do you know what is a map and why do we need it? It is a sketch or pictorial drawing of an area on a sheet of paper. They are mainly of two types, namely political and physical. There are different components of a map. Some of them are directions, landmarks, symbols, and colors. While sketching a map, it is important that you should know the different directions. There are four main directions, namely north, south, east and west. In this chapter, you will learn about the details of mapping our neighborhood. So let's begin. So let us start. How is it explained in our book? Sketch. Our sketch is a rough drawing of a locality, colony, school or any other place. A map is a pictorial or drawing of an area on a sheet of paper. Maps help us to locate places easily. They give us broad views of various places, buildings, roads, railway lines, water bodies, etc. A map shows directions in relation to the sun. A book of maps is called atlas. Maps are of two types, political and physical. Components of a map. Important components of a map are directions, landmarks, symbols, and colors and map scale. Directions. While locating a place, we sometimes move forward and sometimes backwards. Sometimes we move to the left and other times we move to the right. We need to move in the correct directions. Directions are very important for studying maps. There are four main directions on a map: north, south, east and west. Top of the map is north. Bottom of the map is south. To our right is east and to our left is west. Apart from the main directions, there are four sub-directions. Northeast, between north and east. Southeast, between south and east. Southwest, between south and west. Northwest, between north and west. Landmarks. Landmarks are important points or places of reference that help us to locate a place. These places could be houses, markets, hospitals, schools, etc. When we are telling someone the way to a particular place, we should be accurate or else they would get lost. Signs, symbols and colors. Symbols and signs are easy to draw and cover a small area on the map. Look at some such symbols. International boundary, state boundary, district boundary, river or stream, well and tank, railway broad gauge, temple, grass and shrub, forest, dam, mosque, church, capital of country, sea route, bridge, town or village, metalled road, railway narrow gauge. Apart from symbols, different colors are used for representing different landforms and water bodies on the map. For example, plains are represented in green, deserts in yellow, while mountains and highlands are represented in brown. Oceans are represented in the shades of blue. Look at these color schemes and their meaning on a map. Green color indicates forest, orchards and plains. Yellow color indicates deserts. Brown color indicates highlands and mountains. And blue color indicates oceans and seas. Scale. Scale is the ratio between the distance on the map and its relative distance on the ground. In other words, it relates the distance between two places on a map and the actual distance between places. For example, the distance between Delhi and Jaipur is 300 kilometers. On a map, this distance is represented as 3 centimeters. Thus, 300 kilometers on the ground are represented as 3 centimeters on the map. That means the ratio is 1 centimeter is equals to 100 kilometers. This is known as the scale of the map. There are two types of scale. In the first type of scale, a statement like this is used. 1 centimeter is equals to 100 kilometers. In the second type of scale, we use a bar. It is called linear scale. Look at the linear scale shown here. It is a bar divided into equal divisions. Each division represents a fixed distance on the ground. Scale 1 centimeter ratio 100 kilometer. Keywords. Landmark, an important point of reference. accurate, exact or correct. Sketch, a rough drawing of any place. Now children, let us revise what we learned in this chapter. Now I know. A map is a pictorial drawing of an area on a sheet of paper. A map has different components: directions, landmarks, symbols, colors, and map scale. There are 4 main directions: north, south, east and west. There are 4 sub-directions: northwest, northeast, southwest and southeast. Most commonly known places or buildings are referred to as landmarks. We denote some important places on a map by using symbols and colors. The scale is the ratio between the distance on the map and the distance on the ground. A map can be read by looking at its scale, signs and symbols and colors.